How's it going?
Hey, good. Good.
So this is Brian Nicholson from Red Jacket Orchards. Thanks for coming on up here.
Brian, one of the first things that I want to ask you that I learned just, I guess, a half an hour ago was your brand's participation in VEB's Founders Forum. What did you take away from that, and what was the extent of your participation in that?
I deny all participation. Kidding. No, it was a wonderful program, and I got to admit, being invited to it, there was some conversations internally of should we even go, right? And I had a very, open discussion with Derek at the time, who was pulling together, and he said, "Look, you can come and you can meet people, and you don't even have to say anything." So I'm like, "Okay, how do I pass that?"
Low risk.
Yeah, it was low risk, and the quite honestly, I'll actually describe it for me personally as a bit of a journey from. We always describe ourselves as fruit people first, and we're almost accidental beverage people. Mm-hmm. But as we're really growing and our beverage business is growing, it really was an opportunity for me to be personally just really feel like I'm in the beverage category. And the entrepreneurs there, just as business owners, the camaraderie was instantaneous. And it was a wonderful program. And I give VEB a tremendous amount of credit on how they ran the program. And they were learning with us. And how they administered the program really for the benefit of the forum itself. And the people they brought to the table, we went to Google's headquarters, we went to, the access that we were able to get through the group itself was certainly much broader than we individually get on our own, for sure.
Very cool. I guess the second thing that I wanted to ask you about was kind of how, I know you guys recently rolled out the half and half lemonade guayusa, the cold pressed lemonade and guayusa. How's that going? What's the feedback that you've been getting so far?
Outstanding, and I think when you look at some of the presentations and some of the things I heard even again today from the presenters, it's so important what the consumer's telling you, right? So we've been creating this, and actually, to be honest, this project fell out of one of my relationships that I was able to create at the Founders Forum to work with Guayusa Tea.
Right.
And Tyler from Runa.
Yeah.
And I were talking about how we're New York companies. He's in Brooklyn. We're a New York company. We support farmers. We're farmers. He was supporting the farmers down there. And I really believe this is going to be one of the most exciting products that Red Jacket has created in a decade, to be honest. Wow. So I have high hopes for it. But we're really just beginning the launch, literally this week. It's rolled out into, we started with an exclusive with Fresh Direct, one of our core partners. And they were a great launch there with the opportunity for them to use, the ability to tell a little bit more about the product to our customers. And then quickly followed by a launch into all of the Metro New York, the Northeast division of Whole Foods. And you'll see it on the shelf now. It's like nothing else out there. It is a cold pressed, half and half. So what that means is, so there's a little bit of education that's needed on our part, but it's lemon apple juice. So it's our New York style lemonade is the base.
Okay.
And we call it Joe's. It's named after my dad, Joe. It's our innovation line. My dad's, like a lot of growers, he's independent minded and he does it his way. And this Joe's line kind of takes that spirit from him. But the flavor is amazing. So it's the Guayusa tea with the Joe's half and half. And Guayusa tea is just an amazing product. It's got 15 amino acids. It's one of the few foods on the planet that has all 15 amino acids. It's got a clean energy, so it's not jittery. It's a lot like chocolate too. The benefit, emotional benefits of eating chocolate, that sort of caffeine, and it's absolutely refreshing cold. And you can even take it and put it and heat it up in the microwave, and it's like the perfectly brewed cup of hot tea. So again, it's a disruptor product, we think, because it's teetering in categories. Is it a tea? Is it a lemonade? It doesn't have water or sugar added, so it defies that as well.
And I haven't seen, I don't know, maybe I'm naive, but I haven't seen guayusa in a cold pressed beverage before. I'm familiar with its application in Runa, of course. What what are the functional benefits of the leaf? I guess, more pronounced in that application?
You know, we don't really focus on the clean energy piece of it. We call it a clean half and half because it's clean ingredients. So I can't really speak to the efficacy, I guess, of the leaf, and we don't necessarily focus on that. But we blend it at about, I think, the same level that it is blended in the tea drink. So it's about a cup of coffee, like of caffeine. But again, it's not like coffee. It's got that unique tea energy, and for us, it was about flavor. Everything we do, it's got to taste great first. I mean, we have a little pyramid that our team looks at every day, and it's got flavor at the top. And of course the ingredients. 75% of what's in our bottles either comes from our own orchards or from within about 250 miles. So the Guayusa, again, is another challenge to that because
sure.
It's 83% juice and 17% tea, right? So we feel we've got it to a nice piece where people would expect that from Red Jacket, that they would get this cold pressed product and this tea together. And again, we don't look at that efficacy level necessarily
sure.
as much as how does it taste. And we spend a lot of time working on making it taste just right.
Well, you have cold press so prominent on the package, but the product's actually pasteurized and not HPP, correct? Have you guys been getting, pressure, poor choice of words, I guess, but to have an HPP product, or what are your thoughts on that?
It's come up in many conversations, yeah, and I would say it's interesting to see the evolution already from what really began as raw, right? I mean, really, it's raw. It was in. I look at a spectrum. I say you have your in-house blender, your Vitamix that you're doing. That you can't get any more raw or fresh than that, right?
Sure.
And at the far end of the spectrum is concentrate, right? So we're definitely already up in that other area of convenient cold press fresh. But we've looked at the benefits of flash pasteurization versus high pressure pasteurization. And in my world, in the fruit world, it's negligible. And quite honestly, that quick 10 seconds of heating that product and then eating it, chilling it, stabilizes it the way we want our flavors stabilized, and it actually enzymatically has a positive impact on the way we want our product to be out in the marketplace. The micronutrient benefits in working with microbiologists, again, with our fruit product, we see as negligible. And the cost associated with it and the really that bottleneck of volumetrics,
Right.
it doesn't justify it. And I don't think our customers seek that from us.
Gotcha.
We're all about accessibility. Cold press, convenient health, it's for the entire family. 32 ounce, our multi-serve is our number one seller. And that's mom or whoever, it's a very broad appeal who drinks this. I mean, when we do demos, if you have a construction worker come through, they'll chug the whole bottle in front of you, a big bottle. So again, we want it to be affordable, accessible. And really, I think what we've done, we've been doing this for 50 years now, but probably over the last 15 years with our juice blends, people tend to fall in love with it. And when they fall in love with it, we have high passionate consumers, high loyalty. They make it a part of their life. And when they make it a part of their life, I guess we feel we've fulfilled our mission, which is healthy nutrition, community-based product. And that's what we do.
Sounds pretty simple when you say it that way. So
we try and keep it simple. And and again, bringing in an element like HPP, it just doesn't fulfill our mandate to our customers.
Gotcha. Well, I think we're about out of time for our segment here, right?
Well, thanks for joining us.
Excellent. Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah,
It's a pleasure.
thanks for stopping by. I guess we're